The corpses of the revolutionaries are all in the ground. Those that remain above it are shadows. We've got nothing left. We had a dream. The land outside this house, it's called Captain's Clough. We had a civil war to try and bring our people some kind of respect and democracy, and all we've ended up with is this shell of an existence. We can't even amuse each other anymore. We can't even make each other laugh. We're just stuck with this. We smoke cigarettes and drink. We're decadent. We've destroyed that which is around us. And for what? So that you can have some Nike trainers. So that you can have your fucking New York Yankees cap. What is this that we've got? It's a pitiful existence.
We have TVs and automobiles and stuff like that. Do you not reckon that counts for something?
The things that are sold to you, they're the tools of capitalism. They're there to rip the money from your pocket, the money you earn by your sweat and labour, that someone chooses to dole out to you. That little pittance that they give you for the sweat off your brow and the breaking of your back. And you spend it on a television so they can pump mindless garbage into your house. Impressions and images you don't need, of a world that you'll never see. And automobiles, all that does is make fat Americans fatter. We're going that way ourselves. We'll end up sat there on our commodes, gazing into our televisions. Nothing left of the people, nothing left of a spirit, and certainly nothing left of the zeal for republicanism. We're fucked, lad. I said it to you a while ago. I mean, although not as we want anyone to die, I mean, sometimes you have to stand up there. You have to stand there you You can't trust your government. You have to stand there on the parapet and you have to face the cavalry. And you have to stand there as a warrior and a soldier of your people. Not of your country, not of your God. Not of some king that's there because his great-great-grandfather murdered someone else to take his crown. For the people that stand by you. For those around you. For the workers. Half you don't even fucking work. You're just a leech. The death of society. So? You're not going to speak up for yourself, lad?
I just... All I want's, I don't know, a nice house, a car, up-to-date games console, and enough money to get, like, a few beers in with lads at weekend. That's not like...
What lads? Who's going to come and visit you? Who's there for you? Who's your Pete? Who's going to stand with you? Who's going to visit you in this nice house of yours with your games console?
My mates come round.
And what are they going to do? You're just going to sit there with your mindless drones? Doing nothing, just drinking and... What do you do? Puke on your floors and lie in corners? Fucked up on drugs?
Well, we've not done that for like 2 weeks now, and I don't know, we just have fun.
How's that fun? Taking your ecstasy tablets and your... I can't understand it. How does that further the struggle? How does that improve your lot in life? It doesn't, does it? Lenin never stood for the party, really. Never stood for the state. His fellow travellers, he stood for them. Stalin, there was a man with iron in his backbone. Old Joe knew how to put a people on the right course. One of the great ironies of the revolution, you had the music of the revolution, you had the film of the revolution. You look at Eisenstein, starts off with Potemkin, looking at the way that the people represented themselves and the way that they stood up against the Tsarists. This guy had it down. He knew what he was looking at. But it was only when he gets onto the battle on the lake with all those German knights with the faces and the representation of Stalin, the strong, the glorious leader, not interested in the woman folk, just strong, leading his country, riding off at the end with the child on his horse, the children in Pascal. That was a strong man, that was a strong leader. Lenin, he was practically a faggot. You could all stand together, keep this proud People's Republic of Lancashire going. But instead, it'll go after we die, me and a few of the others. Once we die, it'll be gone. This great Stalinist environment that we've built, this collective of the people, all equal together but driven by a few. A revolution only comes in blood. Lenin, pussy though he was, once said, you can't have an omelette without breaking some eggs. The eggs are the people out there. The people that won't stand with us. Do you stand with us, lad?
I think so, yeah. But can we do it next week? Because I'm going out this week and, at weekend. So...
We can't do it next week. We have to start now. You got to stand together. You can't swan off to the fucking pub. You got to stand there, shoulder to shoulder, one line of people, and say you won't do with it. You won't put up with it. If you don't collectivise, you'll never get anywhere. There's few socialist states left in the world. I mean, there's the Cubans, Castro, if he's still around. There's a man who understands the loyalty of power. I was talking to someone the other day about Che Guevara, and he asked him with some lad called Zach De La Rocha working with him. Do you know who Zach De La Rocha is? Were he with Simon Bolivar?
You were in a band.
Band? Thought you were a revolutionary. What's revolutionary about working towards the furthering of some record company's profits?
Well, he sings about it.
About what?
About revolution and that.
Does he carry a rifle? Does he fight for revolution? Has he got a Kalashnikov above his head?
I think there might have been one on one of their album covers once.
Mozambique put it on the flag. Symbol of revolution. One of the last things that the Soviets did that's still with us. Anyway, I'm sick of the discussion of your capitalist music. I'm done. Let's listen to some good socialist music.